to another training video. My name is Richard Robertson and I'm here to teach you a little bit about Trello, giving you a quick overview on this platform. But exactly what is Trello? You can think of Trello as a virtual blackboard where you can write and add stuff, add cards, take them out, just write things, take it out, delete it, and just get notified. It's really useful and you're probably already familiar, at least a little bit familiar with this tool since it's required, but let's take a look at it. Okay, so as soon as you register for BA Locator, you receive an access to this board. The first thing you have to do is to create a copy of this board, which you can do right here. You can just copy this. I don't have to do it because I already did. You can copy this board. These are the onboarding tasks that you have to fill, and here's a little bit of an explanation how to use this board in particular, but I'll give you an overview on what to do inside of Trello, okay? So here's a couple of things. Here's the to-do, done, and on hold and current projects, and new tasks, of course. Okay, so important part. First things first, you have to know when something is added to your board because you'll have access, and you should give access to to anyone, to your project manager, to the client, to your board, so they can add stuff for you in there. Just a reminder. So whenever after you add them, you can just change here, click here, and receive notifications immediately as through email when you receive it. Which email? The same email you used to register on Trello. Another thing that you can do with email on Trello, again, you go into the menu and you click here. That's the settings, email to board settings. Just click here. It gives you an actual email. In this case, is that one, and you can actually, just change the list where it's gonna fall. Let's select new tasks request, and if anyone sends an email to this, let's do a quick example. Let's just go to my personal email real quick. I'm gonna send an email to that just as a test. You'll see it will appear on the Trello board as a card right there and there. Okay, let's wait for Gmail to load. Venezuelan internet and all that. Okay. Test, and this is a test. There you go. Whenever someone sends you an email to that particular email, it will appear right here. Give it a minute while I'll be explaining everything. Okay, so how to use this board. Whenever you have a new task required, for example, the test that we just received right on time, you can just take a look at it. Okay, this is a test. You can actually put here whenever you want this deadline to be. Let's say today at 5:10. There we go. You can change whenever you want to be reminded, from 5 to 10 to 2 days before. Okay. So let's set it up like that. Let's save it. Okay, now it has a deadline. That's important. Now it has a deadline, and it would finish tomorrow at 7:50. Okay, that's important. Also, you can actually add members to if you want to assign a task to someone. If you're working with a coworker, you can add them here. They should be on the board. You can actually just set up for this to be like a urgency system. Like green is relaxed as well as blue, but red is like an urgent, an SAP kind of task. You can set it up like that. You can just click here and click like ASAP. As soon as possible, and you can just add the tag to here, so you know that this is urgent. As well as that, you can just add a checklist, which is there we go. And you can just give people that are following this task, an idea on how far along you are in the project. Okay, so that's the new task requests. You should change it to do whenever you receive it, and done when you're finished. Okay, You can also add the cards on whatever you're working on. For example, let's say to do create new cards. Okay, so that's the project description. You can select again a deadline. Let's put it to Saturday at 7:50, at 7:10, sorry, at 5:10. You can add a checklist. In this case, I don't need it. You can add, any tags you want. You can add members to the card itself. You can also add any document. Let's say I wanted to add a document. I literally could just drag and drop there. Like, I can just literally drag and drop here. Okay, there we go. When you click here, you can add from your PC, from Trello itself, from Google Drive, Dropbox, or anyone else of that. I'm just gonna delete that because this is not necessary right now. Okay. You can also move it from right here, but you can just chuck it here and make sure people see it. Okay. So with the ability to create cards, to add the cards, with the ability to get notifications on your email, with the ability to just people to send you an email through there and you receiving it and checking them out. That's the basic functionality of Trello. You can see it's a really important aspect, as well as of course the same thing as you can just create a card. You can just delete it. You can just click here and archive it, and after you archive it, you can just delete it again. Okay? Again, really short and sweet. Really easy. Trello is a really effective tool, and it's actually really easy to use as soon as you get it. It's just cards and everything that you can do with cards, you can access it from inside of the cards menu. Okay, with nothing else to add, thank you for your time and take care.